All right, guys, what's going on? It's been a while. Uh, got the M1 Carbine out, so I'm just gonna go over it. Basically, this one is a quality hardware from 1944. It's really hard to see because it's under this rear sight, but it's quality hardware in the 4,700,000 area. So that puts it between March and May of 1944. Quality hardware basically did mostly just receivers. I think in 1943 they tried to do barrels, but they were having issues with them. So this is actually an inland barrel from March of 1944, if you can see it. So this is probably the original barrel to the rifle. Quality made 359,000 M1s. I think they were the 5th least produced. So, and this one also, it has the, this is a 3rd model rear sight. Second model is, instead of these dots, it's going to have like ovals on it. And then the first model is just going to have the pretty much crude flip up sight. The handguard MU, that is going to be Marlin Firearms. They made these for Underwood. And also this stock right here marked. It's actually an OI, so it would be upside down. So the OI is actually for SE Overton, which is made for inland. They made them. And then this buttstock also. It's really hard to identify these, but it could be a Winchester just because they're straight grid instead of cross grid. There's a few other manufacturers that also did that. Just while we're on the stock, this is a Type 3 stock. It has an oval cut here, and then it has the low wood here, so you can tell. And the recoil plate support, it has a little bit more support than the older models. So this is probably a 1945 stock. And also the P markings here, these are actually not proofs. If they're on the front of this handguard, they're going to be, they just indicate that it's been rebuilt. So the proof marks are actually going to be on the bottom of this. So this was not, and I guess this is probably more of a battlefield replacement. And what else we got? Oh yeah, the Arsenal rebuild on it. So obviously this has been stamped 3 times with the P marks. So it also has 2 Arsenal rebuilds here. The AAY, that's for Augusta. And also there's an AA right there for Augusta. And then AN is Anniston. So Anniston is where one of the places where CMP is right now. Let's see the rifle itself. So this is the W is for Winchester, and with this is also made. This is a Type 5 housing. In 1944, Winchester started making these little holes right here. So you can tell it's a Type 5. So this is 1944. This also could be original to the firearm. Because basically they mixed and matched a lot of these guns. Excuse me. Just because, like, you know, hey, I need a part here. We need these parts. So they were mixing and matching pretty much everything. But it is a cool little carbine. I've always liked these. I pretty much collect Garans, but no, I ran across this one, and really what got me was the rack numbers on it. I just sucker for rack numbers. Every time I see a stock or something with them, I will grab it. This screw also has a Type 1, if anyone cared. The Type 2, it's going to have threads up to about here only. Type 1 goes all the way up. They were having issues with them cracking the stocks here and then down here. So I don't really remember when did they change them. I think it was late war, probably 44. So it could have been original to the rifle also. And then, I mean, I could really get into stuff for the stocks with the milling and everything. But this one is also, this is a deep sight groove. But pretty good condition for it. I've had it for quite a few years, and I've actually never shot this one. I had a great deal on some ammo, and it came in, I think it was from Tiger Imports. But when it came in, it was all corroded. And they did make it right, though. He let me keep all that corroded ammo and sent me a whole new, I think, of bandoliers. I think I probably salvaged about 10 rounds out of the 200 that was sent the first time. But, you know, it happens. Just wish it wouldn't have. So this also, summer flat ground. This kind of have a radius, rounded radius on it. The one thing, if these are not chrome lined, if you ever see a chrome lined M1 Carbine barrel, that's going to be a Hurlo. I've had them before. Some people say they're trash. Some people say they're awesome. The experience I've had with them, it was a tack driver. I mean, 75 feet, indoor range stuff. You're getting about a quarter size grouping. At 25 yards, and pushing them out, to 100 yards. That you're probably getting them in. I mean, it's not like one of them away with open sights, but I'd probably say within a 4-inch group, if you take your time. So they were very accurate. I never had issues with that one M1, the carbine I had. And I think that's about it for it. I'll throw it together real fast. Make sure that little spring retainer is under. Pretty simple. Take down. I mean, you do need a screwdriver, unlike the Garands, but that's about it. Try not to slip off of this and gouge all the wood. Speak of the devil. But the one thing on these, don't tighten them up too tight, because you can definitely crack it. Don't have to be crazy. And then the other thing is this barrel band retainer, and this also is the bayonet lug. Okay. There's obviously the hold down here is that little button. Kind of like the Type 84 or the Assault Carbine SKS from Navy Arms has that same push-through lock. That's the only thing I've ever seen them on. But nice little gun. Has the Type 2 also. Safety on it. And then, I don't remember, I think this is a Winchester Arms also. Magazine release. If you have an M with a line under it, that's going to be for the M2 full auto version. But then the stock is also going to be cut here a little bit. Trigger, decent trigger for a World War II gun. I mean, not bad at all. You know, there's no take up. It just breaks. So hope you guys enjoyed it. May actually get to shoot this thing soon. Got a new range coming up, so hopefully we'll get another video with some range time in it. Thanks.